Hot Grease here. Start of another morning. A little wet and rainy, but not as bad as yesterday.
And you want to hike the Appalachian Trail.
That's right, and we want to hike the Appalachian Trail. Does it get any better than this? Probably. But right now, this is what we got. So as you can see, we're pretty much loaded up and ready to leave. Nice little spot here, absolutely beautiful. It's just a real nice place, Wilson Creek Shelter. And the rain serenaded us all night on top of the tin roof. And it got down to 41 degrees last night, so it was a little chilly. So we're headed 13 miles to the next shelter. If we have any concerns at all, it's just the creek's rising, because there's flash flood warnings everywhere. But other than that, it's just going to be another day on the Appalachian Trail. I'm sure there's going to be some things coming up, and I'll turn the camera back on. All right, we're headed up trail. Hot Grease here. Coming up on a little brook with some waterfalls on it. Beautiful. I would say under normal conditions with not this much rain as we've had, that this would just be a trickle. But as you can see, it's overflowing onto the trail. And this is just a little one, so but it makes for a pretty video. No big deal here. My feet will get wet. Not too bad. All right. We're headed up trail. So in the middle of a rainy day yesterday, hiking along, my absent mind kicked in. I forgot my granddaughter's birthday. It was yesterday. So, happy birthday, Sophia. Probably didn't mean to. I just forgot. Hope you had a good day. And Papa misses you. And text me, give me a call. Love you. Hot Grease here. We're looking down in a valley with a small little creek that normally would be a trickle. Is all white. It's kind of pretty. I bet you I'm going to be seeing a lot of this today. Something different. This one I should be able to cross pretty easily. There she goes. All right, I thought I'd share that with you. Hot Grease here. Look at all those rhododendrons blooming all the way down the mountain. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then I had to come and turn the camera on right here. It's unbelievable. Look at the petals on the trail. Yep, some of them have gone by already. I'm sure the rain has hurt them, or they'd be more brilliant, but it looks like the mountain laurel hasn't bloomed here yet. So we got more happening. We get a sunny day, and I'm sure everything's going to come alive with all this water. So the rain today is nothing like yesterday. It's just sporadic, but it's rain. I mean, it ain't downpouring like yesterday. So it's better, which is good. I'm not as wet. There's a few views, but they're pretty short. and through the trees, probably harder to see. If I get one where I think I can get on video, I'll give it to you. So Bloodhound left early this morning. He's in front of us. I got a few minutes start in front of Screwball. He's behind me. So I'm in the middle, and we're moseying. We only have, I say only, we have 13 miles to our next stop. And it's a little, both of these, yesterday and today, stops were a little short, but it's just the way the shelters line up. I think there's going to be one day in here we're going to have to do a 19-miler. But when it's raining like this, sometimes putting up a hammock or putting up tents is, it's just, and you got a dry shelter, you're going in the shelter. And spread things out and get things dried off best you can for the next day. All right. If something interesting comes up, I'll turn this thing back on. Hot grease here. Man, we're back in that tunnel again. It's hard to pass up and not video because you're afraid you may not see it again, so you want to get it on tape if you can. Even in the rain, I'm telling you, it's outstanding. I'm just not going to say nothing. And, you know, that's hard for me to do. It's not say nothing. All right, we've had about 100 yards of this. I had a malfunction and the camera went off and I didn't know it. So you missed some of it, I'm sorry. But just like that, it starts and then right here, well, it hasn't stopped yet. This is amazing. Man, I see some way up there too. We're just gonna keep rolling. If it's too much, I can edit some of it out, but you can't go back and get it unless you capture it. All on the left, and then this one here for some reason is absolutely brilliant compared to the other ones. I hope me bouncing around ain't messing stuff up. This is what most of the trail has been, all carpet. Some rocks, very few. I'm not going to complain. All right, we're going to change terrain here by the looks of it. We're coming into some rocks. Wow. This is what we see every day. Something new. Okay, everyone. I'm going to leave you with that shot right there. Hot grease here. We're on an overlook on the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just wanted to show you where we were. Wish there was a view, but we're all souped in. I'm going to go back and pick the trail back up again. But the trail actually goes up the road and doesn't go onto the pullouts for the views. But if we had a view, we'd be right there and then we'd just walk back and go up trail. So I'm backtracking off of here. I guess you'd call me a purist, but I don't know about that word. I don't know. That's pretty tough, but I try to get every inch of the trail. So, all right, here we go. There's a blaze I missed right there. Now we're headed up trail. The only thing we got, which is kind of cool, is the rhododendrons. I had it on too, so that walk back was a big bounce. Sorry about that. All right, so if you look right there, you see Screwball's umbrella. That's where we dip back into the woods again. Very little view. I can see the other mountain over there, but it's mostly all clouds. My phone won't take a charge, I believe, because it's so wet, but there's not much I can do. I'm going to get as much video as I can before she goes dead. All right, everybody. The road is very quiet. For all we know, they got it closed. I don't know. But here we are. Back on the AT. Next to the Blue Ridge Parkway. And that's the boys waiting. It's a good day on the Appalachian Trail. I'm happy to be here. Hot grease here. Little bridge crossing. Pretty big brook. Man, look at it come around that rock. Kind of nice. I know there's some trout laying up in there. All right, let's go to the other side. This is the mountainside, which is probably the prettiest. All these little waterfalls. Again, the water's up. It's pretty good. Well, I don't know how much video I got today. I was really limited on what I could do. But I'll put something together. Thanks for coming along. Tomorrow's rain, but we're still going out. We're not going to hide. We're going to hike, and then the following day should be nice. That's the plan. All right, there's the white blaze. That's where it came from. This is where we're going. They're calling for the shuttle right now.
We decided to go to a campground and rent a bunkhouse so we could dry our clothes and get out of the rain. We'll be back on trail in the morning.
I'm going to walk right up to the trail so I don't have to do any backtracking. All right, that's where we'll be headed in the morning. I hope I get some videos uploaded tonight. We'll see. All right, everybody, have a good night.